Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The Kawasaki KLR 650 has long been a legendary name in the world of adventure and dual-sport motorcycles. Riders from all over the globe have relied on the KLR for its rugged reliability, its go-anywhere spirit, and its ability to handle both on-road and off-road conditions without breaking a sweat. For 2026, Kawasaki has taken the iconic KLR 650 and refined it even further. What we now have is a motorcycle that keeps its tough, dependable DNA intact, but adds modern updates to make it more comfortable, more capable, and more rider-friendly in today's competitive adventure market. Today, on Future Bike Zone, we are going to take an in-depth look at the all-new 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650. We'll break down its key features, performance aspects, design elements, price, and the unique selling points that make it stand out from the rest of the adventure bikes in its segment. The 2026 KLR 650 is powered by Kawasaki's proven 652 cubic centimeters, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine. This engine has always been the heart and soul of the KLR, and Kawasaki knows better than to mess with a formula that has worked for decades. However, the engine now comes tuned to meet stricter global emissions standards while still delivering a punchy performance that riders expect. It produces around 40 horsepower and 39 Nm of torque, which may not sound like huge numbers when compared to bigger adventure bikes, but the KLR has never been about outright speed. Instead, it's about usable power, smooth torque delivery, and a character that makes it easy to ride both on highways and dirt trails. The updated fuel injection system ensures better throttle response and improved fuel economy, which means longer rides with fewer stops at the pump. Kawasaki claims that with the updated tuning, the bike offers even better mid-range power, making it ideal for overtaking on highways or tackling steep off-road climbs. One of the biggest reasons riders love the KLR 650 is its long-distance touring capability. The 2026 version comes with a large 23-liter fuel tank, which, combined with its efficient single-cylinder engine, provides a massive range. Riders can easily clock more than 400 kilometers on a single tank, making it one of the best options for adventure riders who love covering long distances in remote areas where fuel stations may be scarce. Kawasaki also worked on reducing vibrations, which single-cylinder engines are notorious for. Thanks to improved engine mounts and a refined balancer system, the 2026 KLR offers a smoother ride, especially at cruising speeds, reducing rider fatigue on long trips. When it comes to suspension, Kawasaki continues to equip the KLR 650 with long-travel suspension that gives it its trademark versatility. The front features a 41mm telescopic fork with 200mm of travel, while the rear uses a unitrack suspension system offering 185mm of travel. This setup allows the KLR to soak up bumps, potholes, and rough terrains without issue. Riders can comfortably cruise on highways, then take an unpaved trail without needing to worry about damaging the bike. Ground clearance is also generous at 210mm, making it suitable for rocky trails, river crossings, and off-road adventures. The 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 also features a robust steel frame designed for stability and durability. This makes it heavier than some of the lightweight dual-sport motorcycles, but the trade-off is increased toughness. The frame allows the bike to carry luggage, panniers, and accessories without compromising handling. Adventure riders often load up their machines with gear, and the KLR's strong subframe is built for that very purpose. Kawasaki has also improved rider ergonomics in this new model. The seat is wide and more comfortable for long hours of riding, and the handlebar position is optimized for both seated and standing riding postures. This dual nature makes it perfect for off-road control and on-road comfort. The seat height remains tall at around 870mm, which may be intimidating for shorter riders, but that height contributes to the bike's commanding stance and excellent ground clearance. Braking performance is handled by a front 300mm disc with a 2-piston caliper and a rear 240mm disc with a single-piston caliper. For 2026, Kawasaki offers ABS as standard, with the option to disable it for off-road riding. The braking setup isn't overly aggressive, which actually suits the adventure character of the KLR, giving riders predictable and controlled stopping power both on loose gravel and paved roads. The wheels continue to be spoked for durability, with a 21-inch front and a 17-inch rear wheel, wrapped in dual-purpose tires that can handle a mix of road and trail riding. Riders looking for more hardcore off-road performance can easily swap out the stock tires for something more aggressive. The design of the 2026 KLR 650 is rugged, purposeful, and modernized without losing its utilitarian look. Kawasaki has updated the front end with a sharper headlight housing that integrates an LED headlamp for better visibility and energy efficiency. The windscreen is adjustable, giving riders some flexibility in reducing wind buffeting during long rides. The side fairings are more aerodynamic and provide better protection against wind and debris. The bike looks more refined than its older generations, with sleeker lines and a more aggressive stance, but it still carries the tough adventure bike personality that has always defined the KLR. Kawasaki also introduced new color schemes for 2026, including bold combinations of green, black, and gray, with rugged graphics that emphasize its off-road character. Technology-wise, the KLR 650 keeps things simple but adds enough modern features to stay relevant. It now comes with a digital LCD display that provides information like speed, fuel range, gear indicator, and trip meters. Riders will also appreciate the inclusion of a USB charging port, making it easy to keep devices powered on long journeys. Unlike some competitors, the KLR doesn't overwhelm riders with advanced electronic riding aids like traction control or ride modes. Instead, it focuses on reliability and simplicity, which many adventure riders prefer. Fewer electronics mean fewer things to go wrong in remote areas where service might not be available. That philosophy has always been a huge selling point of the KLR, and Kawasaki continues the tradition. The 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 is priced competitively, with an expected price tag of around $7,999 in the US market. This makes it significantly more affordable than high-end adventure motorcycles from brands like BMW, KTM, or Triumph, which can cost nearly double. Kawasaki positions the KLR as an accessible adventure machine for riders who want to travel far without spending a fortune. Considering its fuel efficiency, low maintenance costs, and durable construction, the KLR remains one of the best value-for-money adventure bikes available today. What makes the KLR 650 truly unique is its balance between simplicity, ruggedness, and touring capability. It's a bike that can take you across continents without needing complex maintenance or expensive parts. Adventure riders appreciate that they can carry out basic repairs themselves, thanks to its straightforward design. It doesn't try to compete with luxury adventure bikes filled with electronic systems. Instead, it appeals to the purists, those who value durability, reliability, and practicality above all else. Whether it's a cross-country road trip, a journey through mountain trails, or daily commuting with occasional weekend adventures, the KLR adapts to it all. To sum it up, the 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 continues the proud legacy of one of the most iconic adventure bikes in history. With a proven 652 cubic centimeters engine, long-range touring ability, rugged suspension, practical features, and a design that blends modern touches with classic toughness, it remains one of the most versatile motorcycles you can buy. Its affordable price makes it accessible, while its durability ensures that it can handle years of tough riding. For riders who want a no-nonsense, go-anywhere adventure motorcycle that won't let them down, the 2026 Kawasaki KLR 650 is a perfect choice. Kawasaki hasn't reinvented the formula, but it has refined it just enough to keep the KLR relevant for modern riders while staying true to what made it legendary in the first place.